everyone, and welcome to Topical Tuesday. I am so glad you're here. If you have not gotten a chance to sign in, please sign in bit.ly/Topical Tuesday FY22. Today, we are talking about what's new in GALE with Robin. We're happy to have Robin here. Before I welcome Robin, I want to say welcome to Stephanie, our new specialist. She has joined us on this meet today. I am so happy to have help and more people to support you guys and everything you need. If you aren't muted, please make sure your microphone is muted when you aren't speaking. And let's try and use the question and answer option to keep track of questions. And with that, I am going to turn it over to Robin.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I am going to share something, but you're going to have to forgive me for a minute. I apologize. Here it is. Okay. I'm probably going to have to share my whole screen. So whatever is up there, I will not be responsible for. No, kidding. All right, please don't let me forget how to do this. Okay, present now. I'm going to do my entire screen because I don't know where my other stuff is. So, share. All right, forgive me.
Okay.
Can you see my slide deck? Or no? What are you saying?
I see your slide deck. You are good to go.
Okay. So, oh my goodness, Alexa's alarm just went off. Hold on a second. Alexa, cancel. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? All right. So let me get this going, slideshow. Okay. From beginning. All right. So you can see my screen. Please let me know you see Robin Shapiro Heston because I cannot see you. So everybody see anything?
We're good to go. We can see your screen, Robin.
Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate it, Lisa. All right. So I am going to go over some new things today. Very briefly, Lisa, remind me, 15 minutes? Is that all I have?
You have till about 5 of 3.
Okay, whatever time it is, because my cell phone's the other way. So I'm going to go in and out a little bit here. So first things first, I have a name change. My last name is changing. So I just want you to know if you do eventually see Robin Shapiro by itself, that is me. Right now, I'm just in the process of it. All good, just to let you know. But my last name is, I'm going back to my maiden name, and it is Shapiro. So if you see it, same person. Today's agenda, again, don't worry about the teacher resources. I was going to go into them, but I just want to mention a little bit about who is GALE again, kind of what our family is, and a little bit more on student resources and what has changed in them. And GALE, again, to let you know and just to keep reminding you, is we are all about supporting schools and supporting students, whether it's curriculum aligned, whether it's empowering educators, whether it's really supporting those student outcomes. I want to show you a little bit about the white papers we've conducted, some of the newer things for social and emotional. Equity and inclusion is a huge thing right now. You do have some new LGBTQ titles. They have all been reviewed. So I'm going to show you where that is as well. But keeping it in mind, who has access? And 71% of schools in the US are active with GALE. And that's a really, really huge number. Why I want to tell you this is because 98% of the top US universities have access to GALE's academic resources. Why is that important? Because we want to get these kids prepped for their next steps. So whether their next step is at a public library or whether their next step is at an academic arena, if you will, um, these kids that are currently using GALE are going to be 3 steps ahead of those students that are not. So I think this slide is really, really important to empower you to continue utilizing what you're using at GALE. We are the largest provider in, at least for the library resources at Palm Beach, with a slew of resources, including your GALE and Context products, as well as ebooks. And I'm thrilled to say that. Academic institutions, this is a great slide to show you that there's over 10,000 academic institution partners across the US. And this does not include some of those statewide that we have. And forgive me, my dogs are barking. Hold on 1 second. I think she's locked out. No. Come on. Sorry, guys. I thought she was locked out. So again, it just gives you a really great view of how you can really prep these students. This is a learning, part of a white paper that we have that shows you all of these key percentages about how they are receiving and what they think of GALE. So as an example, 91% of middle and high students said GALE databases help them with their assignments or research products. These numbers are really high. 86% of teachers said students are now well prepared. Keeping these in mind, you can utilize these resources and really show how teachers can embed them in their everyday workflow. And why is that important? If you can look at this number, it said their students develop a better understanding of course content, which GALE strengthens. So that means GALE is strengthening what they're teaching. So these are all great examples. And accessibilities, again, ignore the Middletown. That was it was a slide I borrowed. So anytime, anywhere, no check-in, check-outs. It's unlimited simultaneous. Obviously, you don't have ads or paywalls in there. That is really, really important for you to be aware of. And a couple of the newer things. There's shareable content. There, you could share content. You all don't have the LMS, but you have the Google Classroom. You'll be able to share content that way. It encourages analysis with the highlighting and note feature. Topic pagers and topic finders. These help develop those research skills by taking that really broad subject and narrowing that down. And the accessibility is something I am going to go into, but the translation, the newest and exciting announcement is Haitian Creole is now available for every single GALE product that you have. The font size for those that might have the eyesight issues, and the listen functionality, again, in both the translations as well as in English to support different needs. I will tell you there is a new blog out there, which is what I was trying to find, that helps with dyslexic folks that are, with those particular learning disabilities. And I'll show you where that is. Again, this is repeating. I wanted to make sure you were aware of your Cameron's collections. Although this isn't new for you, this is something you really should be looking for on your pages, because this is supporting that critical social and emotional health, mental health for your students. And you can see here, it is everywhere. Karen was a young girl that was diagnosed quite early. She has since passed from an undiagnosed heart condition, but we work with the CKG Foundation, which is in Virginia. And we actually sell these ebooks, and we give a percentage back to that particular foundation to promote mental health and raise awareness for that particular group. But keep that in mind, that's on every single one of your particular pages, your portal page. I do want you to be aware of a blog. I am going to go live on this in a moment. And webinars. There is a webinar this Thursday that is specific and geared to you as media specialists. I'm going to send this link out to Lisa. Stephanie, I'm sorry, I probably don't even have your email yet, although I think Lisa sent it to me the other day. I'll send that out to you so you have that those links as well. And I wanted to make sure you knew the team, and that on every single one of my emails, you will see a Calendly invite. You can press that and you can absolutely schedule some one-on-one time with me. So FYI, this is me. You can still, I don't think my email is going to change, but it may. But it's robin.heston@cengage.com. My Calendly, again, I will send this email out, and then Lisa can send that out to everybody if you want a one-on-one with me. Tim Hamlin is the one who supports me and what I do, and ultimately helps you be successful. There's a renewal. If you have a renewal coming up that's individual, Martin Pets would be the one. Training, and as well as Jeff Theek is our strategic account manager. So this, I don't do this by myself. I do this with this particular group. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to stop sharing for a moment. Oh, and how do I get back to my people? Oh, there you are. I can see Deb Speck. You're like in center row there. I love how Maria is driving, by the way. This is my favorite probably because I do that all the time. But I do want to share a blog with you and a project tomorrow. So we partner with Project Tomorrow, and it allows us to work with a nonprofit organization that does studies out there. And again, I want to get these in your hands. For those going to FAME, I just want to let you know we are at booth 111, and we'll probably have links to these that you can just, not links, what are they called? Barcodes that will link them. So if you want that information, we should have them at FAME. But let me just get back here. Share. All right. So this is a Project Tomorrow full on white paper. It's 16 pages on how you can effectively use your resources to support and promote student achievement. It is 16 pages well worth the read. On Thursday of this week, the webinar is going to be focused on this in terms of media specialists. And again, I will get you that link. There is, oh, is this it? Why are they all this one? Forgive me. Ah, here it is. So here's the best practices PDF that you'll see. It's basically utilizing digital resources and how you can really help your particular school, whether it's enhancing lesson plans. This is for teachers as well. So I'd love for you to share this again. I will send this all out so you can have it. But we are doing a lot more guided lessons for you, or guided best practices so you can utilize this material and your resources to really handhold with students and with teachers. There is a blog I want to make sure you're aware of, and I have to, forgive me, get into GALE.com. So please forgive me on this one, guys. I'm going to be searching like you would. And I think it's under blogs someplace. Of course, up there it is. So here's, when you go to GALE.com, you'll be able to go and subscribe to this blog. Why do I think it's important? Because this is where it's telling you where to access and where you'll be able to get new product updates, as you can see here. So new titles for GALE 1 file, which you actually have. There's Native American Heritage Month this month that you'll be able to find resources. And this is the blog I wanted you to see. Can you see this? Expanding accessibility with new text display features?
We can.
Okay, great. So this is going to be one of the more important ones because this is all about helping the reader that has disabilities or accessibility issues. So, you know, you'll see something here. You'll notice additional fonts such as Open Dyslexic for readers with different needs. There's optional background colors, and then the line, word, and letter spacing. So you can choose what's easiest for you to read. That's why I think it's really, really important for you to subscribe to these blogs. And if you ever have any ideas and want to write on the blog, there is a way to do that as well. And I am more than happy to talk one-on-one with you on this. So that is really quite important in terms of that accessibility issue. I do want to know, and Lisa, can you tell me if there's any, sorry, I'm trying to get to another place. This is it. Elementary people, elementary media on here?
We have some elementary media on
Okay.
today.
And I know I only have a couple more minutes, but I'm just gonna
I'm elementary.
say again.
I'm in elementary.
Okay, good. Just to keep in mind some of the newer things in the GALE in context, elementary. Can you see this Barton Elementary?
We can.
Okay, good. I asked just because I can't see your faces. So you'll notice I mentioned that Cameron's collection. This again is geared to your mental health issues, empathy, sad, angry, those types of things. The GALE ebooks are here as well, separated. And this GALE in Context Middle is for your really advanced learners. However, I know some people know about this and some do not. But GALE in Context Elementary now houses whatever ebooks you own, whether it's owned from the district, owned from the Florida Electronic Library, or owned by you and you've purchased them through me. You can access them through GALE in Context Elementary. So instead of, and I'm just going to pick plants here. When you go in here and you're going to say, okay, I want to know about types of plants. If you have a book, right, on flowering plants from GALE, you would be able to get it within here. Now, and I'll show you how to view all the ebooks that are in. So you know about the topic pages. I mean, these are, well, I just went into one. There's news for newspapers, pictures, and videos. but there's a new book tab that allows you to go into every single one of your ebooks right here. So if you want to look up the shark book, you don't have to go to GALE ebooks to get that. You can literally go in here to your library and it opens up into the PDF, into a view that you'll be able to open this up full screen. Oh, actually, before I did that, there's a way to do a double page, and I apologize. I don't know where it is. We'll just do it this way for now. But you can page through now fully on these books, and you can see how beautiful these pictures are. And this is just a fact book about sharks. So for those of you that need that information, not only, again, if I did a search on sharks, you're still going to get your buckets, right, of book articles that go down to that chapter level, but you'll also get newspapers, magazines, your picture bucket, and if there's any other, videos or anything of that sort in there. But you also get this value add of a new bucket called books. So if anything matches, like you saw before on that homepage, I went in here, but you'll also know that I've gotten this from just doing a search as well. So again, if you did alligators, I'm just using animals. I don't know, what that is, but you'll notice that the book feature is not here because there is no book specific on the alligator. Does that make sense to everybody?
It does.
Okay.
We've got some questions.
Oh, we do. Okay, well, I'm just going to stop sharing for a minute, which I just did, I think. And I'm trying to find the meat. Oh, here I am. Yay.
So Michelle asked if there was a way to track our usage of the GALE products.
There it is. So do you remember Tim Hamlin's picture? That's who you call. So I want you to, is there a way I can do this? Can I chat? Is there a chat option in here?
If you, next to the people, you'll see there's a
Okay. So I love my dogs. I love my dogs. I swear I love dogs. Support.gale.com is where you can go to find that information. But I am going to put his email address in just here. And you'll be able to contact timothy.hamlin@cengage.com. And he would be able to focus in on giving you usage for whatever usage you'd like. Not a problem.
We also had a question about, can we get a copy of the statistics from GALE that you showed us? One of the slides had all the statistics about how it affects.
Which slide? Yeah, I mean, I can send you the full slide deck.
If you send me the slide deck, I can get that out to everyone.
Yes, but if there was I know it's, the 92% and the 96%. Yes, it's fantastic. And that stuff is going to be in those white papers that I'm going to send you also.
Perfect.
So, yep. Anything else?
Jillian, I saw you had a hand raised at one point. Are you still here, Jillian? Did you have a question?
My question was answered. Thank you.
No problem.
Look how good we are. I'm so happy.
And Deb would like to know if you're going to be at FAME.
Okay. Yes. So I'm actually going to send an email to Lisa and Stephanie. And then if you can send those out to everybody, yes, but I will be at, this is an easy one, booth 111. Be there or be square. No, I'm kidding. We are at booth 111. I think they're doing refreshments that night. I'm not quite sure, but if they are, I'll be at the bar. No, I won't be at the bar. I will be at my booth. And I think we're doing something like the first 15 people that might get to the booth can get a free drink ticket. But I didn't say that out loud. Did I?
Good to know.
But yeah, that it's yes, we'll be at Fame. I can't believe it. They originally said we weren't. We are actually sponsoring bags at Fame. And then with the COVID changes, I mean, I just got my booster. I'm a very happy camper. And I am fully vaccinated. They are allowing us to go for those that are. You know, we're trying to be due diligence, and you know, we're an international company, so we're really trying to protect all. And we're there, and FETC for that matter.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Robin, thank you so much for joining us today and taking the time to meet with everyone. I'm going to go ahead and share. If you haven't yet joined Emma, please think about joining Emma. We have lots and lots of programming for you this year. We are here to support you as well. The next December, the December members share tank will be combined with Topical Tuesday on December 14th, and we will be talking about what you learned at Fame. So we are looking for media specialists who would love to present what they learned at Fame. If you haven't joined the PLC, we would love you to join the PLC. Our next meeting is in January. And join us, of course, for Fame. If you haven't registered, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great conference. Happy to be back in person with everyone. Please, please, please keep tagging us. I love seeing what you're doing. You guys have been tagging me more than ever, and there are amazing things happening in our libraries, and our leadership needs to know what's going on. So when you tweet it, I retweet it, and we tag the upper leadership and make them aware of all the amazing things that you're doing. If you want points, please register in e-learning. There'll be one follow-up at the end of the year. If you can't make every meeting, that's okay. You're more than welcome to watch the recordings. And our next one will be December 14th, and it's our Fame Share. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon, and we will see you hopefully at Fame.
Hey, Lisa, real quick, I'm so sorry. I just put in my notes my Calendly link if anybody wants to do a one-on-one with me. If not, we can do it another time, but I just wanted to shout that out before you ended. So thank you again for the opportunity.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming as always. Have a great afternoon, everyone.